Good morning, everybody. So this is my third time trying to do this reading for you guys. Like, I really wanted to come on this morning because I was getting a lot of downloads for you. And I started the first recording. It was like 23 minutes long. And, but there's a particular message for someone and I have to get it out because it came out like during the first reading I did, but it was towards the end and it's a heavy message to take. Not like depressing heavy. It's just a heavy one. I'll get into it here in a second, but I had to get this lit first of all because I feel like I need it right now. Hold on. But I didn't want to leave the reading off on that note. So as you can see, I already have like all the cards laid down and this message kept popping up, but every time it would pop out, it would get stronger and stronger and stronger. And then towards the very end, it was like, I just didn't want to leave the reading off on that note because it's intense. Okay. So this message that I'm going to start the reading off with is a message for somebody who needs to hear it. I tried doing this video again for the second time and my ears started doing that thing. I started getting all choked up. I couldn't really pronounce my words correctly. Like the message someone didn't want me talking about it or something. So I went and lit my stinky stick. I got a candle lit, rang the bell just to cleanse the energy. And I prayed for good communication for this one. So hopefully all goes well. So I'm going to start off with the main message I was getting because someone does need to hear this. It is for someone who watches me, okay? Like consistently, I feel like. Okay, anyways, gosh, okay, so, and I do have other messages that I channeled here, and we'll be getting into those too. Those are a little bit more positive. So anyways, let's just jump into it. Let me find a stone to hold because sometimes that helps. Okay. Anyways, guys, so there is a person who is attached to you. Okay. Now, I don't know if you are communicating with this person. I don't think you are, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't feel like you've been conversating with this person for a while, at least a little while. But this person, at least for this week, their energy has done a complete flip, okay? This person who is attached to you is extremely fixated on your energy. They are fixated on you. I don't want to use the word obsessed because I try to take that word, I try to use that word lightly. All right, but it could be a little bit of a stalkery energy here. This person is very fixated on you and what you're doing. And they were coming through as being very resentful. Now, I don't feel like you are in communication with this person because we do have a Four of Swords right next to them. And they're coming off pretty airy too, but they're coming off as observant. You might catch this person, okay, like here's a few examples. I feel like they have been, and I could be downplaying it, but I'm trying to just talk slow so I get this message through, okay? This person could be almost stalking you in one way, shape, or form. They are heavily thinking about you. And they could even be driving by your house. Okay, I was picking that up very strong. And that's why I didn't even want to leave that last reading on that note. Because I was like, that's going to creep people out. All right. This isn't a person you would really expect. So you're not so much looking for it. Like if you knew who this was, you'd be like, what? Like why? Like why couldn't they just talk to me or something? But this week at least, they feel like they're in a darker energy. I feel like they're being burdened with these obsessive, repressed feelings and thoughts. They feel very emotional towards you, where it's coming up as resentful. And I was trying to, I stopped the first reading and I was meditating on it. And I actually put, they are resentful because they see that you are living life, okay? Like, this person is aware, and their feelings are hurt. That's why they're coming up as resentful. There's something positive that you are doing in your life, okay? You could be in a relationship and it's going really well. You could be doing really good in business and work and making a lot of money right now. You could be working out so your appearance and your mood and your attitude is, your mental health is all around better. There's something, and it could be all of the above. Your life could just be going very smoothly right now. And this person is so, upset that you are happy and that you are living your life, and they feel resentful because it's like they either want that happiness in their own life, but I feel, guys, like this has a lot to do with a romantic, a lover connection. And if this isn't one of your old lovers or someone that you were romantically involved with at some point, this could be if you are dealing with another individual. Like, if you are currently romantically involved with someone else, this could be one of their exes or ex-lovers, and they have an evil eye for they have really jealous tendencies towards you. And I just got goosebumps down my left leg, so that's confirmation. And honestly, this could be all of the above, because the first reading I was doing, it was showing that your energy, you yourself, are coming off very high, vibrational, vibrant. Okay, you're doing really well. Things are going to start moving in a positive, successful direction for you. And it's going to attract a lot of people. It's going to attract the good, and it's going to attract the bad. It's going to attract the people who are going to be really happy for you, and they're going to be motivators. They're going to want to be involved in your life in a very healthy way and push you towards success. They might even jump on board with your ideas and what you're doing, and they're going to be your cheerleaders. They're going to cheer you on. But there's these other people who aren't doing so hot in life right now. Now, that I'm not saying that they're not close to you. I'm not saying that these aren't your friends. But they're going through dark spaces right now. So your light and your positivity might really kind of piss them off. All right. And they are going to kind of turn into an energy vampire, and they're going to try to take something from you. It could be consciously they're doing that, or subconsciously they're doing that because they want something that you have. The first reading, which I am going to talk about because it highly resonates with what is going on here, and then I'm going to jump back into that stalker energy because that's the main reason why I wanted to keep going back on here, and the message just wasn't spitting out, but I know it is for somebody. So, okay, so there's going to be, like I was talking about, a lot of people drawn to you, especially this week, okay, and you're like, huh? There's, hold on. See, now I'm wanting to go back into that. Hold on. Okay, so we're just going to scrap that and come back to it. But you might... Okay, so we're going to go back to that person who is extremely fixated on you. I feel like that's more important right now. And the really interesting thing is, I do want you guys to know you are protected spiritually, physically, because when I was pulling more on this, you got the 7 of Swords and the 7 of Wands, but look how appropriate that is. Someone is trying to come towards you and you are completely protected from it. So please just know that while we're moving forward into this energy, into this storyline. If this is not your storyline, please do not accept it. It doesn't. It just might resonate with one person who needs to hear it. Because I was getting this person might pop up and you might see their car or think that's their car, but you're not really sure, driving by your house or going by the grocery store that you shop at, right? And you're like, oh, that looks like so-and-so's car, but they wouldn't be out here. Or why would they, but it is, okay? This person's desperately, I don't even think they know why they're so fixated on you right now. And I was trying to pull that through of why, because you're doing very well for yourself. And it comes up multiple times. We have the golden egg, we have the hummingbird for your energy. Look how beautiful that is. The hummingbird is so light and loving, and they're very delicate. Like, if you've ever watched them fly, like, they're very quick, but they don't even make a sound. And it's like, oh my gosh, you're so focused and putting all your love and care. This could be a child. This could be your work. This could be your appearance. This can be anything. This can just be life in general. And it's so beautiful. It's positive. It's the golden egg. You're doing, like, stuff really well. Oh, that's so interesting, because yesterday's reading, was it yesterday? I got the word sugar. I get random words, and I feel like that, because that's crazy, because the hummingbird, I just got chills on my leg again. The hummingbirds, you know, like, they drink, like, the sugar water. Like, this is sweet. This is beautiful. This is your sugar. Sugar. And someone here is just upset because I feel like they're upset because you're doing things without them. Like, that's where this resentment's coming through. Like, they don't like that you're just going on with your life, doing these positive things, but they're not included. And I know it sounds weird when I'm talking about, like, if you are dealing with a person, this could be someone from your past, or this is someone from your person's past, and they feel like they should be included with whatever you two are doing, especially if it's like an ex that comes from your partner's side. Like, if it's someone that they were attached to, it could even be like a friend. I don't know who you would know who this is, but someone feels very entitled to be, like, on this journey with you, and it's not their life path. Like, there's something you're supposed to be putting your energy into, and it's really important for your life growth, okay? Like, your future, and this person's not understanding that for whatever reason, and they're extremely disappointed, because it's like, oh, is it so much easier to forget me? Like, this person feels like you forgot them, and they can't take it, at least with this week right now. Like, that's why they're so fixated on your energy. Like I said, you might even see them out in public in places where, like, you wouldn't normally ever see this person. Maybe they don't live in your area, right? And you see them somewhere at the gas station. You're like, wait, is that, like, you know? But this person, again, has these very obsessive thoughts with you. Now, they could be lusty as well, depending on who the person is, right? Who's connected to you. These could be very lusting, but it feels like possession. Like, this person feels like they are, like, you are theirs, which is making them sad. Like, I just keep getting pulled back to that energy of, like, how could you forget me? Like, I'm your person. One second. So, this person really is, like, very desperately wanting to talk to you as well. Now, for some of you guys, this could, yes, be, like, a twin flame thing, and they are super, like, right now, especially if you are involving other people into your world. Althea, honey, either you need to turn that down or go in the living room. No one wants to listen to Peppa Pig. Hold on. Can you go in the living room if you want to? Whatever. Because the only reason why I'm saying that is because this owl's here, and actually I have my little protection stone right next to it. This owl is here. Very intuitive, very telepathic. I feel like this is your energy. Your intuition is definitely heightened during this time. So you might feel this person energetically as well, especially if they're having these overwhelming thoughts towards you. Like, you're gonna be able to feel like something's a little off. You know, because like I said, like, there's this silent period here between you and another person, and they desperately are wanting to talk and talk and talk. We could go in and see about what, but, like, they're going on your social, and I feel like the more they're trying to find out about you, the more they're hurting themselves in the process. I don't know what this person's going through. but they're very desperate to get to you and to communicate. But at the same time, if they were to do that right now, it would come off like kind of poopy because they're not in the right energy to like deal with you. You know, they would be like overpowering with their word. Would you stop it? No. Stop. Okay. Ooh, you're being no good right now. Y'all have kids? Toddlers? Okay, gotta move these because she likes to goof with my stuff. Yeah, like if this person did approach you right now, they would be really like off the wall. And kind of like spiteful towards you. And I don't even think they would mean to do that. It's just they're in like this darker energy. Like they're going through their own stuff. And okay, they might even be really pulled into your light. Even if you don't feel like you have it right now, you do. Okay, I was actually writing that down. So these are the channeled messages I got before I even started the first reading. So I kept getting the word pinnacle, not pentacle, but pinnacle, which talks about being at like your highest point. Okay. That's all it is. Okay. The pinnacle, being at your most positive, the highest point you can get at. Okay. But you feeling very complacent. All right. Like, not seeing, and I'm not trying to say this to like aggravate people or bum anyone out, but there was this complacent energy around it because you're not quite feeling it. Like you're not feeling like everything's really awesome, but there's blessings that are coming through. And I kept getting road. They're just a little bit down the road. Like you haven't fully witnessed them yet. Like you could feel like there's a little bit of an impatience here because you could feel like there's good stuff coming. And it is. Like your manifestations are very close. Like you're being rose up. And it's like, but you feel complacent. You feel like you're maybe even in this gray area. And I know I was picking up a little bit on that in the last reading. So there's blessings coming in, but you might not feel them, or it might not feel that way. You might not be feeling the certain movements, but movements are happening this week, okay? Like watch this reading today and then come back to it by the end of the week and you're like, okay, I do see what that's talking about. Like you're being pushed down a certain road and it's for your life purpose. It's for your life path, but you're not really witnessing that, okay? You're not going to completely notice that. It almost feels a little sneaky. Like your guides, one second. I gotta laugh though because so everything that comes up or happens in my readings like is for a reason. And my daughter, she's got this tablet, right? But she's a Cancer. Actually, she's all water. It's like crazy. She's a Scorpio rising, a Cancer sun, and a Pisces moon. And then she's got a lot of Leo. Okay? She needs a lot of attention. All right. But anyways, but she does these things to like get my attention in a very unhealthy way because she's 2, so she doesn't understand. But like, so she's got her tablet and she's purposely like clicking ads, and she knows not to do it because then all the ads pop up and it blocks her show. But I watched her do it. I was sitting here, I'm talking to you guys, doing the reading, and then I see her looking at me and she's like poking the ads for them to pop up and then for me to fix them. I feel like that directly is talking about this person. Like they are doing things to get your attention, okay? But it's like not in the healthiest ways. Like there's other ways to go about it. Like it's gonna come off as like this person hates you or something, or like they can't stand you, or they're pushing all their success in your face, and like you're like, okay, cool, like I'm happy for you, and like you know you go and you talk to them or you help them a little bit, and that pisses them off. Like your happiness is like making this person like really mad because they want your attention and they want you to like be happy around them. They want you to want to talk to them, but these blessings that are coming in You are on this road shift, this life path shift. So you could be changing careers, you could be changing homes or relationships or your living situation, okay? You could just be, I don't know, okay? Any example can apply here, but there's some kind of redirect that's going on that is pushing you in a certain direction, and it's aligning you for future success. So this person can't really be a part of your story right now. And if there is this telepathic connection going on here, they feel like they can't be on this road with you, okay? Like, they're on a different timeline. And I feel like this is where the stalker energy is coming through, because they are heavily watching you and your success. Like, I don't feel like this person's gonna come into your house and, like, steal stuff or, like, try to kill you. I don't. I'm not feeling like, actually, like, the sun is on their energy, okay? Which is a light, like, it's illuminating, it's positive. Like, I don't feel like they truly in their heart hate you. Did you guys see that? Anyways, I'm just gonna light this stick. But I don't feel like this person deep in their heart actually hates you, okay? I feel like they love you, and there's something going on with them internally, energetically, to where they want to be like the one to make you happy. They want to have this success with you. And it could still be a friend or family. It don't matter who it is. Like, this person just wants to be on your life path. But right now, you have to do something that has been written in the stars for you. This is all part of your life journey. You're being pushed down the road to success, and it's showing up. Now, you might not even notice, okay? Like, you might not notice certain things, okay? Or it's like, oh, it's really cool, but, like, you don't see the long-term potential in it right away. But everyone else does. And, they're just either really jealous or they're upset. So for you, everything seems to be going very well. For this person, it's like, that's what I'm saying. There's a road of opportunity open for you right now, but it doesn't include this person, and they can feel it, they know it. So it's like, here's your road, and this is the road you're going down. And it's like, here's this person's path, okay? They could still be, lined up in the future or whatever, but it's like this person's almost like driving right next to you, looking at what you're doing, okay? That's like the vibe I'm getting here. And that's why it's coming off as this little bit like creeper stalker energy, because they want to be a part of it, okay? They want to be a part of the game here. And you could feel this. They could feel this. If you're not really into, like, the whole, like, psychic, telepathic thing, then this might not be your channel, because I do talk about that a lot. All right. So someone's a little aggravated here. But these beautiful blessings coming in, like I said, it's just lining you up for success. So it's very subtle movement and changes, and then towards the end of that journey, you're gonna be like, holy shit, like, you're not even gonna notice it happen. That's where that complacement energy is coming through. But a really good thing to do, and I always preach it, is to have a gratitude journal. Just write 3 to 5 things, even if it's so small and you think it's so just whatever, write down 3 to 5 things that you are grateful for, and then, like, read them out loud and, like, put your oomph into it. You could be grateful for your job. You could be grateful for the people you have in your life. You could be grateful for your grandma. I write her down in my gratitude journal, like, all the time. Family members, friends, people are really important, because then the universe is going to hear that, and they're going to be like, awesome, and they're going to send beautiful blessings over to the people that you love, because they're going to hear that and they're like, oh, like, that's awesome, okay? And I always, like, try to pray for people too, like, do healthy things, especially if you know who this resentment person is, okay? If you could feel them, if you already have a psychic inkling about who this person is, and you can just kind of feel that they're upset, they could be in a very low state right now. You're doing really well. This person might not be super happy with their life right now, and they're in, like, a little bit darker energies, but you have to go through the dark energies to get to the light energies. So send this person some prayer, send them some gratitude, right? Like, Send them some love. Don't go too heavy on it because then they might get like more pulled into you, but use discernment. But anyways, yeah, they're gonna come to some kind of a boiling point too. Like, I just feel like you might see them somewhere, or like multiple times. If you see a person like 2 times this week in some weird, unusual places, even if you think you see them, okay? I don't want to get like you all paranoid and all up in your head about it, but I don't know. There's something here where there's just this person who's very fixated on you, and it was kind of freaking me out when I first pulled it. But I tried to calm it down, and so we're here now. Okay, we're at like 25 minutes. Do I want to end it there or what? I think I'm going to end it there. I don't know if I want to get too much into this person's intentions, because I feel like if we give them a bunch of energy, then it's gonna... But whatever, we'll do it. All right. Let's just see at least... I don't know. What else can you tell me about this person here? Is there anything that you guys should know? Because, like I said, it's saying that you're protected, but there's like that weird 7 of Swords energy coming through where this person could be a little bit confrontational. Oh, that's what I didn't even talk about. Okay, good thing I did do that. Queen of Cups. Hold on. Because something like that came out in the first reading, and I was going to tap into it, and then I got off track, not focused. So you're going to be attracting a lot, not only this person, but a lot of different people in your life, because originally I was doing a weekly reading because since I was down and sick, I want to be more consistent. So Sundays and Mondays I'm going to be doing weekly reads, and I'm going to try to be very consistent with that with you guys. And then I was thinking Wednesdays or something, we can do the raw channeling reads. I don't remember putting that stone there. That's pretty cool. So this stone is really awesome. I got it from this little crystal shop. I like to support the small businesses. But this one, it takes all of your it's a transmuting stone. So if you have anger, you could take this stone and it transmutes the anger into creativity. Okay? it takes the darker stuff and transmutes it into something brighter. But it's supposed to purify and cleanse your aura and your space. It's also a very fiery stone, so it brings in a lot of creativity. This isn't creatine. It's not that. I do love that stone, though. But it was right on top of the 6 of Wands and 8 of Pentacles. So it's shining, working on yourself. So like I said, you're doing something positive. You're doing something positive. You're transmuting the energy into light. This takes all the fire within you, all the emotion, and it transmutes it into light. So your light's expanding. But that's what I'm talking about, you see. So you have a very strong energy and a very strong presence. And people are going to get extremely drawn into you. Now, this is going to be for good and for bad. Like I said, you got those people who are going to come and they're going to support you because they love you. Now, you're going to have other people who are craving, who are almost in the dark, kind of like this person. They're not going through the best, okay? Who are going to be coming to you and almost wanting your healing energy. Because we also have the Queen of Cups. And I was picking this up with the first reading. You have the ability to heal, especially if you're an empath. And sometimes it attracts the wrong people, okay? Especially lovers, people who have the ability to heal someone else usually attracts these really toxic lovers in because they have a void. They're hurting internally, so they go and they try to sleep with you to be healed temporarily. It feels good. It's like a Band-Aid over their wounds, okay, which leaves you used and all energetically sucked up, okay? It's a real thing, okay? So if you're attracting a lot of toxic people in your life and they're let's do it, that's why. It's because they just want your healing vibes, okay? They're just gonna take like an energy vampire. So please watch out for those because that message is coming up again. Like, but there could also be like those friends who are going through a hard time right now. You could have people who are going through depression who are being pulled to you, and that's okay. Like, go ahead and help those people out if you're feeling pulled to it, because like, you don't always have to like have deep emotional conversations with depressed people. Like, I've been depressed. Sometimes it just helps to like listen to music and just chill with someone, okay? Especially if you have the energy, like the ability to raise vibrations and to heal. That might be really good, you know, like play some music. You know, play Uno or something. I don't know. Or just sit there. You don't have to like always conversate with people. Sometimes it just helps not being alone. All right, if you're not into like the deep emotional conversations, you can just chill. So there's gonna be people who are pulled to you, and that's what they're going. Like, you might attract a lot of dark souls. Okay, yeah, I have a Scorpio moon, so I'm like all about, like, I hope that resonates with me this week because I love it. I love that deep connection, you know. Yeah, it's like I'll sit there with you in the darkness. That's fine. Like, I love that stuff. But if you're not into that, like, you could just sit there and hang out if you're feeling guided to it. But like I said, you want to watch out, because this could come up as people who are in a dark space and they're trying to feed off your energy, your success, your light. So they could be wanting, you know, like a sexual encounter from you. They could be wanting some money from you, okay? Or for like you to spoil them or to buy them things, or for you to do things for them for their own good, but it's like nasty intentions. Like, that's gonna drain you. But intuitively, you're gonna pick that up, because like I said, you are this gorgeous, like, don't matter if you're male or female, but you got this owl energy. You got the Queen of Cups energy. You actually have the Death card in here, but that's with that light that's starting with you, changing your exterior. And then you also have this hummingbird. Hummingbird feels more masculine to me, so I like the balance here. But I love that. This delicate, beautiful, and it's like you're attracted to the sweet things right now. So I feel like you're not really going to have a problem with these toxicities, these toxic behaviors coming from other people. Like, you are going to have the ability to detach and pull yourself away, because you are protected. 7 of Wands. Like, just remember, you are spiritually protected. If you need to get something extra, like a stone to make you feel better, get yourself a stone, or get yourself those beads to wear around your neck. Those, I love those. I actually need to get another pair of those. I keep losing them, but other people find them, so I just feel like that's a sign. So anyways, that was the reading for today. I guess I'll label that as a weekly, but, you know, if that resonates with you, please let me know. Like the video, share the video. It really does help, guys, like, to get my videos around. But I am grateful for everyone who is in here. I really am. Like, I can feel you guys, and it's very beautiful. Like, you guys have extremely healing energies as well, and it is coming through. Okay, my little light workers. Anyways, I love you guys. I will talk to you guys again very soon. Bye.